When You Trap a Tiger, written by Tay Killer. Chapter 18. Ricky arrives on his bike. A few hours later, after Mom takes Hominy to a follow-up doctor appointment, Sam's upstairs. So it's just me in the living room, which is probably good because he's got about 1,000 yards of rope wrapped around his waist and is wearing head-to-toe camouflage, including a Como patterned top hat. Whoa, I say as she steps through the front door. He lifts his top hat and ingredient, Tiger Trap Master, at your service. I blink. What? Yeah, you're right. The name needs some work. He walks past me, unties the rope, and dumps it into my living room floor. When he sees my confusion, he clarifies. My superhero name, obviously. Right, I feel bad. Because I know he's having fun. And I don't have him to think I'm mocking him. But also, this isn't a game. This matters a lot. I don't think the Como is necessary. He grins. It's not, but it's cool. What's your superhero name? I'm not a superhero. I pick up the rope, trying to change the subject. What do we do with this? He squints at me. Well, fine, but at least wear this. He lifts the top hat from his head and places it on mine. Then he nods, satisfied. That's better. The brim of the hat is a little sweaty and a little big. Why do we have a Como hat? He tilts his head. What do you mean? I blink. After knowing him for a couple of days, it's obvious that he has a lot of strange hats, but maybe he doesn't think they're strange at all. To him, a Como hat is perfectly normal. That hat is just, I'm about to say kind of weird, but I remember his face in the grocery store. I stopped myself. I don't want to make him feel bad like that. It's quit. I finished, and then, before we can dive deeper in this hat's conversation, I tried to refocus. I was thinking we should set the trap over here. Follow me. I lead him to a basement store. This place is so intense, he says, taking in the herbs, the charms, the little statue, and of course the box and chest, still stacked by the basement store. It's not intense, I tell him, bristle a little. I should have been so nice about that hat. It's my home. He turns pink. Sorry, I like it though. It's like being in a thrift store or a not scary haunted house. Before I can respond, Sam's footsteps creak down the stairs, and she stops in front of us. Excuse me? She says, folding his arm over her chest and raising an eyebrow at me. Why is he here? And what's on your head? Oh, I say, this is a top hat? Honestly, there's not much more to say about. And Ricky, just here to read. Sam frowns, glancing at the rope, at Ricky Como, and then back at me. Does Mom know you invited someone over? Ricky looks back and forth between us, then clears his throat and smiles at Sam. Hi, I'm Ricky. I'm Lily's friend from the library. Sam rolls her eyes. Yes, I know. I literally just saw you in this morning. Then she pulls me into Hominy's empty bedroom, where we can talk privately. You didn't even ask me if you could have your friends over, she says, her voice bordering on exploration. I shrug. Mom won't care. She wants me to make friends. Yeah, but you can't just do whatever you want. You have to ask. Remember the conversation we just had? I'm sorry. He just kind of showed up. He invited himself. It's technically true. Don't be so sketchy. I'm not stupid. I know you have some secret plans. Why are you wearing that hat and why are you holding a pile of rope? Her eyes narrow. This is about your weird tiger theory, isn't it? No, I lied, unconvincingly. Sam frowns. I think I have to tell Mom. She reaches for her phone, but I grab her wrist to stop her. Don't, please, sister. Keep each other's secrets. We stare at each other until finally she shakes her head. Fine. Do whatever, just leave me out of it. Oh, it's what I wanted, I guess, but it still stings. Because while I don't want her to stop me from doing this, I also don't want her to ignore me. I want her to care me. There's an ache in my chest because it should be Sam and me together building a tiger trap. This story belongs to a sister. It shouldn't be us. But Sam twists her wrist out of my hand before walking out of the bedroom and back up the stairs. Your sister seemed to Ricky swallows nice. I ignored him. We need to build a trap downstairs, he frowned. Well, I've done a lot of Googling and normally tiger pits are outside, so they can be you now. A pit? I pushed the basement door open and switched on lights, which thankfully decided to work today. It's flickering once, twice, then stays on, buzzing faintly. Yeah, but the basement is already kind of like a pit. Ricky squirms, but it's not so. I don't want it to be rained on. I say, I can tell him the real reason the tiger appeared in the house. She thinks the Falling Star stories are somewhere in here, and the basement is the only place where my family won't notice a giant trap. The excuse is good enough for Ricky, and we head down the stairs to examine our workspace. You do realize, Ricky says, that in theory, you'd be luring a tiger into your house and then into your basement? Which seems like not the best idea. It's hypothetical, I remind him. I tried very hard not to think. Maybe he's right. Right, he nods. He surveys the room and cracks his knuckle. We need to make a bid somehow. Well, I say, thinking, I guess we could maybe use some of those boxes upstairs and stack them, and then we can use the rope to secure the boxes so the tiger can just knock over the hypothetical tiger. Hominy said moving the box on an unlucky day could be dangerous, but how do I know if today's unlucky? Big box towers. Yes, great idea, Ricky says. I weigh my options. I can really think of another way to make a trap. So either I move the boxes and hope it's a lucky day, or I don't, and I give up on trapping the tiger. I just be careful not to break anything, I add. Hominy said breaking something was the worst thing, so at least I can avoid that. We get to work. We shove the Korean chests aside, scraping them across the wood floor and clearing a path of lighter boxes. Then we carry Hominy's cardboard boxes down from the top of the stairs and pile them in the basement. Some are light enough that we can carry them individually, but the bigger ones we take together. We walk slowly down the stairs, him holding from the front, me carrying the back. When we're about halfway through the boxes and maneuvering a particularly heavy one down the stairs, Ricky says, my mom likes that too. I stop peering over the box to look at him. What? He shrugs, shifting the weights between us. I don't know, you ask about my hat. Yeah, like half an hour ago. Sorry, I don't like awkward silence. Oh, I say. He stares at me like he's waiting for more. I don't think it was an awkward silence. It was more of a busy silence. He laughs. Busy silence? I never thought of that before. We take a few more steps, and he stops talking. My mom and I used to buy hats together. That was kind of our thing. You need a good hat for very occasion because a special hat can make you feel special. It's the same reason superheroes wear caps. I nod, alone, but my mind snacks on news too. It's like that he said at the grocery store. He used to make sticky buns. She likes that. In the present tense, but they used to buy hats. There's a catch in his voice, too. When he mentioned his mom, I wonder that's mean. If maybe his parents are divorced and he doesn't see her that often. But I don't ask about it. I don't like when random people ask me about Dad. And I don't want to make Ricky uncomfortable. That's a good point, I say, instead. We reached the bottom of the steps and started waddling the heavy boxes over to the rest of them. I have a newsboy cap, like from the old days, and a green flare though, and he cut up unbrutally at the cardboard slips from his caps. I stumbled forward trying to catch it, but it's too heavy, and for the second, I've fallen for the Ricky. The Como top hat flies off my hand, and a horrible clatter rings through the basement as the box hits the ground, followed by a loud pop. When I land on top of it, crumbling the cardboard and smashing the contents inside, it's the sound of something breaking. It's the sounds of bad luck. I freeze. As is my refusing to make, I can undo what's just happened. I wait for Sam to come running down the stairs, but she doesn't, and it's just me and Ricky and whatever we broke. Ricky's eyes are wide. Are you okay? I'm so sorry. I thought I had it, but I'm fine, I say, scrambled to stand. I just need to see if we broke something. I turn the box right side up and try to peel up the tape to check inside, but my finger keeps shaking, so it's hard to get a grip. Ricky probably thinks I'm being way over dramatic. He probably thinks I'm the weirdest of weird. He pushes the hair out of his eyes. Will he get in trouble for breaking something? Oh no, I say quickly. But would Hominy be mad? She seemed really upset when Mom tried to move things. Here, let me help. Ricky leans over to open the box, and I check inside. Beneath a layer of bubble wrap is a pile of spots and pens. Everything looks intact. The clatter must have been the pens spanning around each other, and the pop was me crushing the layer of bubble wrap. I let out a hot breath. Everything's fine, I say, more to myself than to Ricky. I rearrange the cookware inside the box, but inside the biggest spot. Something catches my eyes. I reach in and pulls out 3 wads of bubble wrap. The objects inside glint beneath the plastic, flashing in the light. Whoa! Ricky sucks in a breath as he lowers my shoulder. We found treasure. Only it isn't treasure. It's a jar.